Amar ghare amar school. My school is at my home. Corona pandemic has made our home school. Okay, welcome to today's class. Can you guess anything by seeing this picture? What we are going to read today?
Yes, sir.
Her first day at office.
First day of school. Two pictures before after. Not good experience of the guy who is in the very fast bite. Hey, a sound is coming from somewhere.
তাওহিদের বাসা থেকে তাওহিদের ওখান থেকে আসতেছে
Uh, he has muted himself. Please, if there is sound, might be, but as it is your home, if such case happens, please mute yourself immediately. Then the class will be smooth. Okay, we'll go to next page now. Class conducted by me, English for today, class 7. We're going to read. But which unit will go, especially we are going to read Unit 3, Lesson 2. You might open that. Look at the pictures and talk about the picture. Can you guess anything? Khalid. Mr. Khalid, can you say anything about the picture? Nothing. Mr. Neon. Just tell a sentence. Just tell a sentence.
A girl is standing with a school uniform with her.
Yeah, thank you. She might be going to her school for the first time. Her appearance is telling that. Okay. So our today's topic, my first day at school. First day at school. They are talking to each other. Who are they? Can you guess? Anybody can guess? Who are they? Who can they be?
Parents.
Their parents.
Sir.
No. We are going to.
friends
Yes, they are friends. They are friends. Very good answer. They are friends. But can you guess their name? We have read in our first paper class. Two persons.
Farabi and Flora.
Yes, Farabi and
Flora.
Yeah, Farabi and Flora. This picture is the exact copy of the English first paper, but it's updated. Yes, Flora's first day at school. Flora's first day at school.
school
Okay. Learning outcomes. What we are going to learn today. After you have started this lesson, students will be able to ask and answer questions, talk about familiar events, read and understand text, write answer to questions, write short compositions. These are the learning outcomes of our today's class. Okay, now everybody get ready with your CW copy to write down some important word meanings which are related with our text. Next, please write down the meaning, parts of speech as well, everybody. They're very important.
So next key adjective next adverb.
Yeah, here it is adjective according to the text. According to the text, it can be adverb, it can be adjective, but depending on the next here text, it is adjective. It's given here depending on the text. Okay, Mr. Neon. Riyaz, why is your video off? Naimun, yeah, it's video on. Adil, Bunon, Ratul, Abir, Shamim, Anwar, Limon, please keep your video on. If you don't keep your video on, I'll think that you are not of this class. Then I might remove you. You will be automatically removed. So follow this theory. Keep the video on and write down the word meanings. After the class is over, send me the CW. Write down the word CW on the front of your page and write the date After the class is over, send me the pic. I want to see that you have written, you have done the CW. Mr. Faisal, you aren't writing. Mr. Faisal, you aren't writing. Am I sure?
Sir, kill it.
The word meaning. Don't you see the slide? Don't you see the slide?
Oh, sir, I'm thinking.
Okay. Now write down. Next, adjective that means পরবর্তী of a time, coming immediately after the time of writing or speaking. That is come later. Next, can be adverb, can be adjective as well. I'll go to next word.
No, sir.
If you are done with writing, please tell me. I'll go to next word.
Sir, Jan.
Go to next word.
Sir, yes, sir.
We'll try to speak English today, at least in first paper class. And if you want to say something, please tell that in English. Okay, our next word. Chat. খুশ গল্প করা. It will be noun, not verb. And verb as well. But you can write down verb oblique noun. Chat can be both verb and noun. But it might be noun in the text. I'll make it clear in the text while teaching you text. They are having chat. They are chatting. Please mute yourself. Someone is talking at your home. Mr. Riaz. The sound is coming from your home, so don't unmute. Mute, yes. Okay, now write down.
Jan.
Okay, I'm going to next word. Add. Verb. যোগ করা. Join to something else so as to increase the size, number, or amount. The previous word. Okay. Please be fast. You have to do many things. So you have to be faster. Now our participants 30.
স্যার ফার্স্টের একটু বাকি ছিল।
Okay, now write down this. Now write down this. Add verb. That means যোগ করা, join something to something else as so as to increase the size, number, or amount. Write down this word.
স্যার ক্লাস শেষ হওয়ার পরে এগুলা স্যার গ্রুপে দিয়ে দেন স্যার, ওখান থেকে ওরা তুলে নিবেন।
Okay.
Sir, a sound comes from Asif. 130.
Asif, please mute yourself. I think you are done. Can I go to next word?
স্যার একটু দাঁড়ান।
Okay. Okay, I am going to next word. Exactly. Used to emphasize the accuracy of a figure or description. Parts of speech adverb.
স্যার নেক্সট যান।
দাঁড়ান।
স্যার একটু দাঁড়ান।
You have to be fast. Okay, I think you are done. I can go to next word. Excited. Write down this. We'll have to read the text. So I think you should be quicker. I'm going to the next word. No more word for us. We'll read the text now. This is the main text. In the picture, what do you see in the picture? Two friends. They're sitting on the sofa, are talking to each other. What are they talking? That we read now. Next week, Farabi comes to visit Flora in her house. They are having a chat. Can you remember your first day at school, Flora? Farabi asks. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. Who's telling that?
ফারাবি।
Farabi. Flora says, not Farabi. I can recall exactly what happened. Would you like to hear it? I'd love to, says Farabi. Please tell me. Okay, says Flora. It was 2006. I was then 6 years old. One day my mother said, what her mother said, we'll read in the next page. First, let us talk about it. Next week, that means next week, we have read a story about the prize giving ceremony of Farabi and Flora. They are talked about this in the previous chapter. So now we are reading the lesson 1. Now we are reading the story, the things, that means the conversation that took place after 1 week, next week. That means 1 week later. Next week, Farabi comes to visit Flora in her house. That means Farabi is a boy, Flora is a girl. They are talking to each other,
Sir.
and Farabi visited Flora's house. Now they are having a chat. They are having a chat. That means they are gossiping. They are talking to each other. They are engaged in conversation. What are they conversing, or what they are talking about? We'll read about that. Flora is asking, Farabi is asking Flora, can you remember your first day at school? Can you remember your first day at school? তুমি তোমার স্কুল কত দিন স্মরণ করতে পারো? Flora is here. Grammatically, it is called vocative case. Vocative case, when someone addresses someone by name or anything else, by name, actually by its exact name or by any relative name. Farabi asks Flora, can you remember your first day at school? Oh, yes, I can. Flora says. Flora immediately replies, oh, yes, of course, I can remember. I can recall exactly. Exactly. That means that she did not forget anything of that day. I can recall exactly. Recall means remember, to bring back in mind, to keep in mind, to remember that I can clearly remember. I can regularly call back or bring back into my mind exactly. That means everything, what happened on that day, what occurred on that day, what happened with me. Would you like to hear it? Do you love to hear it? I want to share with you that story, that experiences. Do you love to hear from me? I'd love to, says Farabi. Says Farabi, not says. Some of us science make the sound says. No, says. S-A-Y-S, says. Says Farabi. Farabi replies, of course, I would love to hear from you. Please tell me. I am very excited to hear you from you. Please tell me that. What happened on that day? Okay, says Flora. Now Flora starts telling, yeah, okay. Now listen. Be patient. I am telling you. It was 2006. What was the time? 2006.
2006.
2006.
2006. When I was then 6 years old. At the time I was 6 years old. Then here is
6
adverb
years
of
old.
time. Then is indicating to 2006. I was then 6 years old. At the time I was 6 years old. One day my mother said. One day suddenly my mother said. What did her mother say? That will read now. Flora, vocative case. You are going to start your school tomorrow. You are going to start your school tomorrow. Flora's mother was telling Flora, vocative case, to address someone by name. Flora, you're going. In conversation, we have to write down contraction from of auxiliary verb. You're going to start your school tomorrow. I was very excited. I was very happy hearing the news. I was very thrilled. I was very happy, excited. I was very thrilled. I could not think of anything else except this. When my mother gave me this news, I am going to start my school the following day, I was very much happy. I couldn't think of anything else. Hearing the news, I could not think of anything else, Only I was thinking about my first dad school. I was always thinking about the school, what happened on that school, how is the school, how are the teachers, how will my friend, how will be my classroom, exact, etc., etc. Only I was thinking, everything was coming into my memory, into my mind, and I was thinking about those scenes. How will be the campus? How will it like? How will they receive me? How will I approach them? Only these kinds of different kind of thinking came into my mind, creeping into my mind. The teachers and the students of our school, he was thinking about the teachers, about the students, about the school, about the campus, only about these things, and except this he could think about nothing. I couldn't even sleep at night, at that night. Did it happen in case of you, Mr. Fahim, Abrar, or Neon? Anybody can tell the same thing?
Sir, I
That
can't
this,
remember.
the experiences that Flora is sharing now, the same thing happened in your life? She couldn't sleep well at night as well. She
No,
couldn't
sir.
sleep. She was so excited and she was so thoughtful about, she was so engrossed in thinking about the school, about the campus, about the students. She couldn't concentrate on her sleep. She couldn't sleep well at night. She couldn't sleep. Okay. The next morning, my mother woke me up early in the morning. That means I got up from my bed, from my sleep. I had a bath. I took my bath and put on my best clothes. I prepared my best clothes I have worn. Then I had breakfast. I took my breakfast and started for my new school with my mother. The school was not very far. It was near at my home, not very far. It was somewhat near at my home. So we walked all the way. We went there on foot. We didn't take any rickshaw, bus, or anything else. As it was very near at my home, I went on to the school with my mother on foot. This is actually a story, very easy story. You can understand the story, the meaning of the story by yourself. Now, according to the text, we'll practice some questions. Okay, say whether the following statements are true or false. If false, give the correct information. Everybody get ready. Farabi and Flora are talking at school. Is it true or false?
False.
False. One number, false. Correct answer. Farabi and Flora are talking at Flora's home.
Home.
Okay, two number. Flora is talking about her school.
True.
Theoretically true.
True. No need to write down. Just follow me. I am giving the answer. Two number. Flora is talking about her first day at school. Two number is also false. Two number is also false. Flora is talking about her first day at school. Then three. Flora first went to school at the age of 6. Three number.
True.
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 True. Okay. Then four number. Her mother dressed her in her best clothes. True or false?
False.
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 False. Flora herself dressed her in her best clothes. Now come to 5. Flora walked to school. True or false?
Sir, true.
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 True. Okay, thank you for your active participation. Now we'll go to the next page. Okay, fill this gap. Time 1 minute. In a CW, do this in a CW copy. Fill the gap. This is also of your English for today. This is section C. If you open your book, you will find this.
Yes, sir. Paisi, sir.
Oh, very good. But try to say in English. Yes, sir, I have got it. Don't sir, I paisi. Mr. Faisal. Yeah, English first private class. We will try our best, our level best to maintain English environment in the class, isn't it? Someone is still coming and going. Okay, if you are done, then I'll tell you the answer. Flora is a student. She is. What will be the first answer?
In.
In.
She is in class 7. She can remember her
First day.
first day at school even today. She
Goes.
went.
Goes.
Went to school. Past.
Went. Yes, sir.
Went to school in 2006. Her mother.
Took.
Her mother took her to school. The school was
Not very far.
not a long way from their house. The last one. So Flora walked to school with her mother. All right, correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Okay, we can go to
Sir,
next.
it was very easy.
Yes. Okay, now maths. Chat, recall exactly excited. Just use your pencil in the book. Just draw. But I won't give you a long time. We'll have some MCQ to solve.
I finished.
Okay. See the answer now. Start. A friendly conversation. Recall, remember, exactly, precisely, excited, feeling happiness. Start.
সব
A
হয়েছে
friendly conversation. Recall, remember, exactly, precisely, excited, feeling happiness. Okay, we'll do now the okay, we'll practice now the MCQ. Exactly means wrongly, rightly, duly, precisely. Which one will be?
Precisely. Sir,
Precisely.
precisely.
Just we have read precisely. Yes. Start. Start means pass, stop, commence, smack.
Sir,
পাস
No. Commence. To start, to begin.
comments.
Commence. Recall. Recall means remember, remind,
Remember.
forget,
Remember.
nourish.
Remember.
Remember. I couldn't sleep well. Here, well is adjective, a noun, adverb, verb.
Adjective.
Adjective.
Adverb. Because it is describing verb. An adverb describes a verb.
Verb.
An adverb describes a verb. I can recall exactly what happened here. What is? I can recall exactly, recall what happened here. What kind of parts of speech? Adverb, noun, pronoun, adjective.
Adverb.
স্যার
Sir,
প্রোনাউন
adverb.
I can recall exactly. Recall. I can recall actually has come two times. It will be one. I can recall exactly what happened here. What is pronoun?
প্রোনাউন স্যার হয়েছে আমারটা
It is
স্যার আমারটা
relative
হয়েছে
pronoun. It is relative pronoun.
স্যার আমারটা হয়েছে
Okay, good. We'll take now SW. Homework. Take a screenshot of the homework and write down. You have 1 minute. By this time, you can write down. Take a screenshot. Oh, you can't take a screenshot. Then write down
Ice cream screenshot.
your first day at school. The SW is your first day at school. Your first day at school. Abrar, someone
sir.
take a screenshot and give it the group. If anybody of you takes the screenshot, please send it in the group.
Sir, roll
That's-
2, Fahim.
Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Have you taken?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Goodbye. Hope better days. Attend second and third period with your
Sir.
100% concentration. Yeah, tell.
স্যার ফার্স্ট ডে এট স্কুল স্যার এটা কি প্যারাগ্রাফ